Hello guys, welcome to PC Drills where you find help on how to handle your PC related issues. Today we are going to take a look at how we can download and install Telegram on our Windows desktop PC. This same procedure will be similar to any other PC, maybe Mac or Linux. So you simply have to head over to your browser and you search for Telegram. Since here we are using the PC for Windows 10, we are going to download the app which matches with Windows. So we select the option under telegram.org, which is Telegram desktop. The link is desktop.telegram.org. If you already have that in mind, you could just search for that instead. Here we have two options for the download. The first option is an option whereby you can install directly, but you won't have the installer file. The second option, you can install, but at the end you can still have a portable file that you can use on other machines to install. So I choose the second option, which I can use it on another machine without having to download again. Then I select for it to be saved and I click on OK. Once that's done, I wait for it to complete its download. Also, when downloading, normally from this Telegram website, you should have the latest version of the application. So you won't need to update immediately after downloading. So that's just something to keep in mind. So we are going to see how we can install and configure the downloaded file for this Telegram application. We are going to see a few tips on how we can set it up. Now, once the download is over, you can simply click on this folder icon to open the containing folder and we proceed from there. Once open, we simply click on the downloaded file that we have. And then we simply double click on the file and we select the exe file for us to launch the installation process. Now that our installation has started, we can simply click on this start messaging button. Since the application has already done its installation, so we simply click on start messaging button. Doesn't take long for the application to get working. And now we'll simply have to type in our phone number for us to use the application. Depends on whether you have been using it or not. If you have been using it, you simply have to continue your account, but if you haven't been using it, you simply have to create a new account for it. So I'll simply put my own phone number here. And I click on next. And here I will simply have to put a code that they will send to my other Telegram account on phone since I'm signed in on my phone. Once I put that code, I will simply have to click on next. But here's something I want to show you again. It's another simpler method to sign in. Instead of me putting my phone number, I can just click quick login using QR code. And once on this screen, I will simply have to open my device and follow these instructions given on this site on this page and we proceed. Let me simply scan the code, shorter method. So if you don't have Telegram opened on your own phone, then you will simply have to sign in with the first method we use by simply putting your phone number, and then if you have a cloud password, you simply have to add it. Here I put my own cloud password for us to continue with the sign in process. Once done, I click on submit. Now I've successfully signed into the application. Here you can find the various contacts and groups I've got on my own Telegram application. So now we are done with the installation and signing in. Now let's take a look at how we can configure some basic features on this Telegram application that we've got. Here we can use this bar of 3 lines. You simply have to click on it and we go to settings. On this settings, we can edit a phone number, profile picture, and the rest. For these notifications, you can click on it and see how notifications are going to come from either groups, channels, or friends and the various other contacts. So you simply have to read and select any option which matches with what you want, or unselect those that you don't like. And with notifications on Telegram, there are possibilities of them coming on the top right, top left, bottom right, and bottom left of the screen, as you can see from this option here. So you simply have to choose from one of these by selecting on a portion of the screen, depending on this small window you can see here. Anyone you select will be the one that will likely be used for your notifications. I usually like this bottom right. It looks more presentable, so I simply have to click on it to select. You also have notification counts, how many should appear. Like here we have 3. 3 should appear. If I add to 4, now we see there are 4 of them, but 3 is just okay. Here we also have privacy and security. Here you can see the number of blocked users for this account. Here we have 10. Phone number, you can select who can see a phone number. Last seen, you can select who can see when you were last seen online. Maybe just your contacts, friends, everybody, and so forth. You can see with Telegram, when a message is being forwarded, the name of the initial owner of the message is being forwarded to. So with these forwarded messages, that's what it means, whether your name will be forwarded with your message or not. In your profile picture, you can also select who can see your profile picture. You can select who can do voice calls to you and who can add you to groups. With these various options you can see here. And if you want to turn on cloud protection, like you saw, I had to put a cloud password before my Telegram had to open. Here is where you do that. Now I simply have an option to change cloud password and disable cloud. For you, you will have an option to enable it. And once you have enabled it, you have to create a password for it. And here we have chat settings, where you can customize the color, the display, the background, and every other stuff containing your various chats. You can enable large emojis, animations, stickers, and the rest. And you can also select whether anytime you press enter on your keyboard, it should send a message or not. Here's where you also select that option. And sometimes you might change it to control enter before sending. All this depends on you. And change the background of your Telegram display. Here we also have folders. With these folders, it's just a way of organizing your Telegram application such that you can have various chats divided into subsections. As you could see from my own Telegram, let me just show you. Here I have 4 folders: Cell, Unread, Personal, All Chats. 4 sections. So if I click on any of these sections, I'm going to go to a particular portion of messages. So a group of messages that are similar and have been put under a particular section. For example, if I click on read, all the messages I haven't read will be displayed only. And if I click personal, only messages from my own contacts will be shown. That's the difference between the various folders. You can also add your own folders and then you select the various groups or channels or people that's supposed to be under that group. That is how the idea of work. Here we also have advanced settings. Here is where it's always very important to set your stuff. Downloads on Telegram, the various defaults are that all your messages will be downloaded, all the voice messages, files, and videos will be automatically downloaded anytime they're being sent to your private chats, groups, and channels, so far as you are part of them. So that's what is being set on Telegram as default. Everything is set to automatically download. So you will have to manually switch all of them off. If not, you will have to be wasting most of your internet connection downloading things you are not even aware of. So to do that, we simply have to come to this automatic media download under the advanced section of the settings, and then we click on each of these and tick any of the options that doesn't match what we need. For example, for this first one in private chats, I will simply have to unselect all of them. I don't want it to download photos, I don't want it to download files, I don't want it to download any of the stuff automatically. So I will simply unselect all of them and I will click save. And I do same for since everything was set to automatically download. So any other time I will simply have to download myself. So I simply have to authorize before downloading. If not, everything here will download on its own. That's how this automatic download setting works. Now I have to click on save after doing that. So now if I have to view a message, I will manually have to download it. No message will download here without permission. That's what we have just set up. And you can also enable animations, everything, automatic updates, things like that. That's how you disable them by coming to this version and updates. You have to disable it from here, and then you can install beta versions. Beta versions are simply parts of an application, like versions of an application that have not yet been fully tested. So beta versions are always having the latest features, but sometimes they might crash. So beta versions are not usually advisable except if you really need one of the latest features that are not found in the latest updates of the stable version. So you can stop automatic updates such that anytime there's a new update, you are being notified by Telegram to go and update rather than it automatically updating on its own. Now we are done with the advanced updates. You can also change your language. Here it's been set to English. You can also click and change it to whatever language you are familiar with. And any language you use, there is a language that if Telegram are sending you any service messages, you would have to receive them in that particular language. Here you also have the default interface scale. Here I've set it to 100%. You can play around with these figures and you see how it can affect the display of your Telegram application. So here I'll allow my default at 100. You can play around with any of these settings so far as you don't break things. So just remember to read on any of the stuffs you are setting up. There's also one option here for your Telegram account to be deleted. For Telegram, if you are offline for a particular time, your Telegram account will be deleted. So you finally end up no more having a Telegram account. So that's what this option does. And it's the last option under privacy. So you can simply come and you edit the time because mostly it's 6 months. So you can edit and put 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, whatever. Depends on you. I've put 1 year just to have the maximum amount of time I can have. So that's it. Remember to always click save after changing any of the options anywhere during these settings. Now that I've not set anything, I simply have to click cancel. Changes nothing. And provided we had to create maybe a new group, a new channel, or add a contact, here are the options we have. Simply have to click on it and then select the members and give the name of the group with its profile picture and the various people who are going to be part of it, and we make it either public or private. With all that being said, I believe you'll be able to install, configure and use your Telegram application without any other complications. For any other issues, please leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching. We hope that it was useful. Share it with others and then see you next time on our next video. Bye.